This is what happens when you let the elderly hold the remote. Public Wiki number one wants to reopen the ruins we all know as Alcatraz. He said because no one has ever escaped, and he feels like it's just a big hulk, and it's just sitting there, and it's rusting, and it's rotting, and it's just so interesting. Well, won't you go in there and take one of them little damn tours that them other people be taking before you start trying to take that money away from San Franny like that? Because they absolutely need that money after you out here slashing budgets and shit. Because they are slated to have a $1 billion hole in their budget for the next 2 years because, craziness. So if you take away their tourism, but anyways, y'all know that that prison ain't had nobody in there since 1963, and it only processed about 1,500 inmates. Now, to give you a little bit of context, we have over 150 some odd thousand incarcerated individuals. Only 336 people could be housed in that, horrid hellhole that they were doing and calling it a place to put humans. Y'all, America's not a real place. It's just not. It's not. Every day it is silver cap kid energy, because it's just like he just finds new shit to just like, hey, let me see if I touch this. Let me see what happens if and of course the mayor is like, he's not serious. This is not a serious proposal. Yeah, your ass gonna be on the chopping block next. He gonna find a new way to damn cut your ass off at the knees with y'all's funding. Just be ready for it, because you done talked about him and said that he can't be serious about this. It would literally take millions to revamp. This place has no plumbing. The toilets are, tore up. But then again, you all remember last year when I covered that story about those inmates that were trying to get themselves sent to that infirmary away from the place that they were currently housed because some of these same conditions. Now it was as bad as Alcatraz, but however, it still ain't no place for no human to be. Hmm. It would literally take millions that, the taxpayers don't have, because remember they was talking about they was gonna find all these, hundreds of thousands, millions, and $1 trillion, and they've yet to scrape together two pennies. Because again, you cannot, take something from a program and then all of a sudden call it savings. That money's already been allotted. That's Enron accounting. But again, that's how America was funded. This is literally how most of these men that are behind these businesses are doing. And by the time that we all catch on to it, we're all the ones paying for the bailouts. Child, let me explain something to you. When I say America's not a real place, you cannot even fucking be serious at this point, because now he's talking about, because I should have been a movie maker. He should have. And that's one thing I will agree with, because his ideals of grandeur and bro's imagination are wild and all outside. Maybe that's what he out here being Star Wars characters on the White House social media pages. He should have absolutely been a movie maker. Would that make him leave faster? I think we should petition for that, y'all. That might be our end. That might be our end, because again, we have not even made it to 6 months, and every fucking day, every fucking day, it's just like when you don't think this motherfucker can go any lower, he just be like, home of glue.